Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Almost afternoon anyway. Happy lunchtime. Hope you're all well. Got some brighter weather today, and it was a brighter day yesterday as well. So hopefully there's not much more rain to come. Hi, Christine. Hi, Tani. Hi, Linda, Corelli. Hope you're all well. And I hope you've had a good week so far. Can't believe it's Wednesday already. Seems to be going really quickly. So just give me a second and I will be with you. For some reason. Aha. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm back with you now. Right. So for those of you that haven't seen me before, I'm Stace Shaw, and I'm an intuitive card reader and psychic spiritualist medium. First time watching, well, welcome to the page, Linos. I hope I pronounced that right. So today I'll be using my Wisdom Witch cards, my Wisdom Kitchen cards. And these are all about herbs and spices and how they can help you and give you a bit more energy. Excuse my yawning. Don't know why I'm yawning because I actually slept pretty well last night. All right. Hi, Anna. So yeah, I'll be using my Witch's Kitchen cards today. So let's see. Good evening, Mel. Hello, Sherry from Canada. Oh, thank you for sharing, Sherry. That's much appreciated. All right. So, do you know what? I am actually energy. It's my sleep apnea. It is actually my sleep apnea. I actually feel quite energized today for a change. I actually feel myself. But because I have to have a CPAP machine at night, sometimes it's lack of oxygen to the brain. Not that I've got many brain cells left, but you know. Yeah. Oh, you have it as well, Linos. I fully sympathize. So you know what it's like. You can't help yawning because of the lack of oxygen that's going around your body. All right, let's have a look. So, Linos, I'm going to come to you. The mask. Yeah, I've got nozzles that go up my nose. Too much information. But let's come to you, Linos. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Seems you're a first timer. Let's not kill the ones you still have. Thanks, Mel. They went out the window years ago. Look, they've come out in grey hairs. Bless you. Oh, such a vibe today. And happy Chinese New Year to everybody. It's the year of the fire horse. So if you want to know what that means for you this year, go and look it up. And happy Ramadan as well, because I think it's Ramadan today. So for those of you that celebrate them two festivals, happy, happy, happy. Hi, Dom. Don't forget, guys, we are streaming to both Facebook and YouTube. So YouTubers, if you want the chance of a reading, you need to comment so I can see you. If I can't see you, I can't read for you. Right. Oh, abundance. You've got bay leaves, my darling. I absolutely love bay leaves. They give us such a sweet, earthy flavour. So first thing I want to say to you, my darling, is that you're quite grounded at the moment and you're quite secure and you have secure footing, I want to say. I'm feeling my feet and I'm feeling my feet in the soil. So I do know that you've got everything in place as it should be. And you've got the communication there. There's also been some healing going on. So I don't know if you've been a little bit ill of late with, I want to say you've had some sort of infection like a cold or or a mild flu or something of that nature. But there's steam and there's purple healing steam coming for you to help clear that. The candles are burning bright. You've got the love and support of spirit as well. And everything is coming to you in abundance. Now, you don't need many bay leaves to promote the flavor in what it is that you're cooking. And I feel this is with you. It doesn't take a lot of, it's not going to take a lot of effort for you to bring in the abundance and the new things that are coming in. I want to say there's some manifestation that's been going on. You're full of cold. Oh, bless your heart. So yeah, this is where the bay leaves come in, because they're used for stews and casseroles and soups, and they have that healing earthly flavor that help heal. So again, I want to say, make sure that you're grounded. I do feel that you are grounded, but I do feel there's a little bit more grounding needed. Use bay leaves when you're cooking to help give you that that warmth and that I don't know, internal feeling of coziness. You've got a bag full of them. There you go. So make sure you do yourself some soup or some casseroles or something. Put a couple of bay leaves in there for flavour and for healing, and that should sort you out. I'm seeing a pestle and mortar, so I do know that you need this in your food, okay, my darling? Your communication and mental balance is fine, but again, you've got lots of good stuff coming in, so look out for an abundance of opportunities, an abundance of I want to say support, because I'm seeing lots of green, and I want to say this is to do with the heart chakra as well. Green is to do with the heart chakra. So I do feel that you've got a lot of love surrounding you at the moment as well. So don't be afraid to ask for help from people. Okay, my darling? Get that support. And you've just had a CT scan. Oh, bless your heart. Well, I can't give you the results of that. I wish I could, but unfortunately, I'm not a doctor and I've got no medical experience or whatever to be able to give you that. But I do know you've got a lot of love and support around you. I do know there's some healing coming down from the world of spirit. Now, I'm seeing the blue in the picture. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a purse. So I don't know if you're waiting for some financial either expected or unexpected financial income, but I do feel I wouldn't say there's an abundance as such as of money coming in, but I do feel there's going to be a little bit of an increase in order to help you out with that. Or there's going to be some sort of financial issue that's going to be sorted out within the near future. All right, my darling. So again, get them bay leaves out. Look forward to the abundance of good stuff coming. You're trying to sort an extension out. Yeah. So there is going to be, like I say, that abundance of everything coming in. It might not be a lot, but it might be just enough to do with what you need to do with. All right. So you've got all the good stuff coming your way, my darling. So just be patient. Carry on with that healing. Get cooking with them bay leaves, and you'll start feeling a lot better. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps. Good morning, Cornelia, Sky, Anna. Hello. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look. Let me scroll up. Sherry, let's come to you, my darling. Sherry Daniels. Again, we are screening to, oh my Lord, I can't get my words out today. Streaming to Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you comment on YouTube if you want the chance of a reading. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Terry. Okay. Sherry. Expansion. This is about ideas. This is about life in general, I want to say you need to get out more. You need to expand your friendship circle, and I want to say you need to expand your mind and expand your ideas. So don't be so what's the word, restrictive with your ways of thinking and perspectives. This is about expanding your perspective, so it might take a little bit of compromise. Hemp, you can do anything with. It's if I'm correct, they use it for cultural markings and tattoos and things like that. So I want to say, broaden your horizons, expand your horizons, go out and experiment with the ideas that you've got, because hemp is one of those herbs that or that can be used for ink, and you can create anything with them. And this is what I want to say to you: you're a very creative person, and you can create anything that you like with yourself. You've just got to be brave enough to take that leap. I've got hemp oil, I've got lip balm, I've got the leaves, I've got the dried leaves, and I've got the fresh leaves of the hemp as well. So again, expand your ideas, expand your horizons, go traveling, whether it be in the country that you're in or abroad or whatever the case may be. But you need to expand your experiences in order to get out of the daily grind and out of the rut. I want to say, I feel like I'm stuck in a rut with you, so I'll leave that with you. You can watch this back on replay if you've missed it, my darling. All right, so I will leave that with you, short but sweet. Okay, let's see who's next. I did see somebody. Let's have a look. Cornelia, let's come to you. Since we haven't done a YouTube yet. Cornelia. Make sure you give me your feedback, guides, because if I don't receive your feedback, I don't know if I'm on the right lines, and I need to make sure also that the message is going to the right person. Okay, Cornelia, let's see. Okay, let's have a look. Honey. So again, this is about I want to say there's ideas or projects, or a project or an idea that you're toying with at the moment, and I do feel that you need some collaboration. Honey is made with bees, obviously, and bees are all about community and teamwork and collaborating and working together in order to get the full harvest of the honey, and making sure that I can't get my words out today. Just making sure that you've got plenty of it in the hive, and everything's good. So what I need to say to you, this is about collaboration, and this is about bringing home the honey with that collaboration. So whatever this idea is that you are toying with, my darling, you may need some either some help from somebody that you know, or you need some help from somebody you haven't met yet, that's got all the kind of experience and the expertise that you need to move forward. But the ambrosia and the honey, and it's going to come in. Now I'm seeing clover honey, and clover for me, that's used, I know, for toothache. So I don't know if you're suffering with a bit of a toothache, or somebody around you is suffering with a toothache. If not, it's symbolic that whatever this idea is that you're trying to move forward with is giving you a bit of a toothache. Normally it's a headache, but with you it's a toothache, so I don't know. So again, try a little bit of clover to ease this, and again, bring in the honey to soothe over, I want to say to soothe over the rough bumps. So yeah, manifest it with that. And there's a few ideas that you're trying, you said. Let me have a look. Yeah, trying with new ideas. So yeah, definitely bring somebody else in on that, whether it's bouncing off old ideas or, like I say, getting the expertise and somebody with the expertise and experience on board with your ideas in order for you to move forward and bring in the honey. All right, my darling. But you definitely need to be working with somebody else or some other people in order to move this forward. All right. And this is runny honey. So once you've done this, it will go smooth. And I do feel that it will be easily, what's the word? Not activated, but you know what I'm trying to say. Implemented, that's the word. It will be easily implemented once you bring somebody else on board and you've got that expertise and that knowledge. So maybe, again, do a little bit of research. I'm seeing the books. Make sure that you've got all the necessities in place. Maybe write down a little plan and do it that way. All right, my darling? But any ideas that you're toying with are sure to bring in the honey. All right, just make sure you collaborate and do your research. Good afternoon, Patrick, my lovely. How are you? Okay, let's have a look. Hi, Jodie from Southwest. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Yes, we'll be bouncing off ideas. Good, Cornelia. That's good. Let me see. Who else have we got? Let's come to you, Miss Shelley, who's watching on YouTube. Let's see what the cards have for you. Let me get a drink. Alrighty. Take care, Mal. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of the week. Okay, Miss Shelley. G'day. Yes. Okay, let's see what cards we have for you. Turmeric, or turmeric as some people call it. Great herb, great for providing colour, great for providing flavour. Normally used in spicy cooking such as curries and spicy soups and things. But it also can be used to subtly flavour light foods as well, such as salads and soups and things like that. So what have we got here? Diversity. Because it's a very diverse spice, I want to say you need a little bit of spice in your life. I feel like things have got a little bit stagnant for you at the minute and you're feeling a little bit stuck. Like you don't know which direction to go in. Things have got a little bit samey. You're bogged down with routine. Now I appreciate that routine is needed up to a certain point, but you've also got to try and switch it up a little bit to keep life interesting. And I feel this is what you're missing. I feel like you're craving a sense of adventure, you're craving a little bit more fun in your life, and you're craving a little bit more diversity in the way that you do things. So what I need to say to you is, do it. There's nothing stopping you from doing it. There's nothing wrong with switching up a routine now and again. I mean, I know some routines can't be changed, like the kids going to school, the kids being picked up from school, etc., etc. But you can change the way you do things at home, like have a movie night or have a games night, or go out socially while the kids are at school and have a coffee and a lunch with the ladies, or things like that. But I do feel that you need to switch it up, and you need a little bit of diversity. And what the turmeric does, it lifts the light flavors from whatever it is you're cooking. It lifts the light flavors and brings them to the forefront. And this is what I want to say to you. You've got all these things in the back of your head that you want to do, that you wish you could do, that you wish you had time in the day to do. Well, make time, my darling. You can make time. Get that turmeric from inside your soul and let it lift what it is that you want to the forefront. See to yourself for a change. Make yourself number one, because I feel this is a problem. I feel you're so busy with routine and so busy trying to make sure that everybody else has got what they want and what they need. You're forgetting about yourself, my darling. You have become a bit of a hermit. There you go. So you need that diversity. You need that social interaction. You need to go out more, socialize more. I mean, you don't even have to go out. Invite the girls round for a lunchtime wine session, or an evening wine session. I don't know if you've got children, but maybe if you do, sort something out for them. Or like I say, just do it. If they're school age, do it then. And Patrick is saying he always adds it to rice. Yep, you can get turmeric rice. It changes the colour. Instead of it being plain white, it makes it that beautiful yellow golden colour, as well as adding that little bit of flavour and giving it a different depth of flavour. And this is what your life needs. It needs that different depth of flavour. All right, my darling. So cook with the turmeric. Get yourself out there. Get yourself more social, and stop being a hermit. Look at all them. See, look, you've got the beautiful herbs. That's the social aspect, because it's growing, it's fresh, it's green, it's connected. You've got the pink there. That's for love and for fun and for nurturing. So you need to nurture yourself. Bring yourself a little bit of fun back into life. You've got that orange beautiful oil there. Turmeric paste, turmeric oil. You've got the ground turmeric there for the grounding. The orange is also good for energy. So I also want to give you citrine as well. So give it that warmth, that upliftment, that energy, and bring back the fun factor. All right, my lovely. I hope that helps. And I'll say thank you for working with me. Patrick, my darling, let's give you a card, because it's not often you get a reading, my lovely. And you do so much for other people with all your healing and healing lists. Let's see. Hello, my lovely. Let's see what the cards say for you. What does Patrick need to know today? Oh, that one's... I'm going to shake them again, because you've just had diversity as well, Patrick. And I don't think you need any of that, do you? Because I do know you've been doing a lot of traveling lately. So there's nothing wrong with your diversity issues. Let's have a look. Let's shake them again and see what else comes out. Okay, let's have a look. Intuition. Mugwort. There you go. That's very appropriate for you, my darling. Now, just for clarity, I do know a little bit about Patrick, and I do know he's a healer, and I do know he works with spirits. So that's not on a psychic or anything else level. But with regards to your intuition, Patrick, I do feel that there's a situation around you at the moment that's got you a little bit I wouldn't say confused, but you're kind of a little bit unsure as to um, what exactly is going on or what exactly has gone on. And I feel like you're piggy in the middle at the moment. So what I need to say to you is you've got the mugwort, and this was used for intuition and to help bring clarity to things. Now I've got the white on the leaves, on the mugwort leaves there. So I do know this is to do with your spiritual work. And I do know you asked for spirit for helping you use spirit as your spirit guides as a guide. But again, this is about, and I'm seeing the teapot there. Now I know you can make mugwort tea. Just putting it out there, people, if you are into your herbs and your spices, please don't use mugwort if you're pregnant or trying for a baby or what going through IVF or whatever it is, because I do know that mugwort can cause fertility issues and can be at risk to pregnancies. Just putting it out there. All right. But yeah, in terms for you, Patrick, I want to say get all the facts on the table. Again, if you need to write it down, because I'm noticing pictures of the mugwort leaves laying on the piece of paper on the table there. So I want to say get all the facts together, get what you know, write it down, put it all out on the table, and this will help you gain some clarity. I'm seeing the glass of mugwort red wine next to the picture, and again, this was used back in the day for people to be able to see more clearly, or so they thought, and speak the truth. There's never such a truth as a drunk man's truth, is I want to say to you. Now, I'm not suggesting you go out and get drunk, but what I am saying is go with your gut, go with your intuition. You're writing everything down. There you go. So you're doing exactly the right thing. But with regards to this situation, if it doesn't make sense, just write all the facts down that you've got. Make sure they're facts and not opinion, because I do feel there's a little bit of opinion getting in the way of the facts. No, I'm not saying no, I'm not saying drink. I'm not saying go out and get drunk or have a drink or anything like that. But what I'm saying is that the drink in the card is representative of getting that clarity and getting that truth. All right, my lovely. No, we definitely don't want to drink, Patrick. I don't drink much either, so yeah. But again, you've got the love and support of spirit there, so use them. Use your intuition, my darling, and maybe get some red grape juice instead of the red wine. Maybe that'll help. But yeah, that'll help you bring out the truth of the matter and gain more clarity on the situation. All right, my lovely, but definitely go with your intuition. Don't doubt it. You don't anyway. I know you don't, but if there is any small doubts there, just go with your gut instinct and go with your intuition. And more water, yes, definitely. I have to drink juice because dilute juice. So I hope that helps you, my darling. You're very welcome, my lovely. You're very welcome. And Patrick is a fantastic messenger for spirit and a fantastic healer, and he does a lot for people. So let's send Patrick all our love, please. In fact, let's send everybody all our love, because I think we all need it at the moment. Okay, let's have a look. No, you haven't been called, Dom. You're very welcome, Shelley. Let's see. Who was it that said they was feeling a little bit low? Can't remember who it was. Was it you, Lisa? Did you say you was feeling a little bit low? I'm going to come to you anyway, because your name's obviously popped up for a reason. Lisa Stone, are you still with us? Lisa, I can. Oh, there you are. Oh, it was you, Shay. Okay. Lisa. Right, as I connect with you, Lisa, instantly my eyes have gone blurry. So I feel like there's a problem with your eyesight at the moment, or if not a problem with your eyesight, then there's something that you're not seeing clearly. Let me know if that makes sense, my darling, while I shuffle the cards. But yeah, I feel like I've got blurred vision at the moment, and my eyes feel very heavy, and I do feel there's been tears either with yourself or around yourself. Does that make sense? And I don't feel this is like an emotional wrong word. I don't feel like this is like an issue with the heart or an emotional attachment kind of tears. I feel like this is more of a frustrated I just feel really weary and frustrated with the whole world around me, and I feel like I'm dropping things because I've just dropped all my cards. So I kind of feel like there's something that you was wanting that's kind of slipped through your fingers, and it's got to you on an emotional level. Does that make sense? Both you and around. Okay, thank you for that confirmation. And it's made you impassive, my darling. You've got the mandrake. Now, when mandrakes are in their pot, they're kind of all relaxed and they're cozy and they're snuggly and they're happy to be in their safe bubble. But the minute you try and repot them, or you pull them out of that comfort zone, it's like they're being murdered, like they're being strangled and being interfered with, and they really don't like being interfered with. And I get a sense of this energy with you. I feel like that you're quite happy in your safe bubble, and you've got your certain safety triggers, I want to call them. A bit like, I don't know if I don't feel like you're on the autistic spectrum, but I feel like you've got autistic tendencies. Does that make sense? You have to have everything just so. And the minute that people start interfering with that, or things get moved, or things get changed, you feel like you've been pushed out of your safety bubble, and it gives you a sense of anxiety. I'm glad you're understanding this, my darling. But this is what I'm feeling with this mandrake. Now, the mandrake flowers are purple, so I want to give you some healing. I do feel there's lavender needed for that calm. Yes, you need structure. And the minute that structure changes, that's when you get the anxiety and the palpitations, and you feel out of your comfort zone and you don't feel safe and secure. And this is what I mean by autistic tendencies, because that is very much a trait of somebody that's on a level of autism somewhere. But I want to give you lavender, and lavender, I also want to give you amethyst, both of which are calming, used for anxiety, to calm the anxiety down. And the smell of lavender, take deep breaths in, and that also helps calm the nerves. All right, my darling. So again, I want the love and support of people around me. I'm seeing the green leaves. But don't completely shut people out, my darling. I feel like you're completely shutting people out because you're afraid of judgment, and you're afraid. I feel there's trust issues there because you've been hurt and betrayed in the past, and now you find it hard to trust other people. This is regarding work, also health. Yeah. I'm not really touching on the health aspect of things. I'm not a doctor. I'm not medically trained. I've never been a nurse. But in terms of work, again, I feel like there's changes going on around you that you're not happy with, that you don't feel safe with. So I want to say voice your opinion. All right. Voice your opinion, and you may be surprised at the reaction you get. I feel like you will get that support. But I'm also seeing the leaves coming. Sorry, my dog's messing. I also feel like you need some sort of support for your mental health. Now, I'm not saying that you're cuckoo or depressed or anything like that, but I do feel that this anxiety is becoming a little bit overwhelming. The overthinking is becoming a little bit overwhelming. So I do feel that you need some sort of mental health support. Now, whether that be bouncing what you're feeling off of a friend that you trust or a couple of people, whether that be talking to work about how your mental health is being affected by the work at the moment or the changes that are occurring, or whether it be talking to your GP about some talking therapy of some sort to help sort things out in your own mind. So if you treat your mind like a filing cabinet, the papers have just got a little bit mixed up and the filing cabinet's got a little bit messy, and you just need to reorganize it. Okay. This is all true. I'm glad you can resonate with it, my darling. But yeah, make sure you get that mental health support, whether, like I say, whether it be from a friend bouncing off ideas, whether it be at work, and letting them know that you're struggling with things, and or that you're not agreeing with certain things. You may be surprised at the support that you get, because like I say, I'm seeing the abundance of the green. So I do feel that you will get the help that you need, but you've got to ask for it, my darling. Okay, you have to ask for it. Even ask spirit and the angels to help ease it for you, help you find the right person to be able to deal with it for you, because they can't help you unless you give them permission. All right. So I'll leave that with you, my darling, and things will get better. You just need to talk it through with somebody and to sort it all out in your head. All right. And things will get. This is going on. I spoke out about a manager. Okay. So yeah. But I do feel that you will get the support. If you're not getting the support now, I do feel that you will get the support that you need. Again, if it's getting a little bit overwhelming, get some help with what's going on in your head. All right, my darling. Okay, let's see who's next. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Why is that the wrong way around? Okay, hang on a second. Because I dropped my cards, they're all skew-if. Give me a second, people. Sorry about this. I'm going to have to... I'll just shuffle them and we'll see what we get. Right, so let's have a look. Who did I say I was going to next? See, I can't even remember. Stay. That's a question only you can answer, Lisa, about leaving or staying. If you feel you're going to get the support that you need, and you're being listened to, then there's no reason for you to leave. But if you feel it's better for your mental health to leave or to find another position elsewhere of similar standing, that's got to be your choice, my darling. That's got to be your decision, I'm being told. So what I suggest you do is either go with your gut, weigh up the pros and cons, sleep on it, see if you get the help that and support that you're needing. If not, then like I say, go with your gut and do what you think is best for yourself and for your mental health. Okay. Sherry, that's it. There we go. Right, let me. Oh dear. I have got butterfingers today. Oh, my cards have gone. Right, okay. So, Sherry, as I'm doing this and connecting with your energy, I feel like you're all in a muddle. I don't know what's caused this sense of confusion, but I feel like I don't know which way to turn. I don't know which way is left, which way is right, and I just feel in a complete tiz-was. Like I'm constantly going around on a waltzer ride. Does that make sense, my darling? That's mum dropping everything. Is it your mum making me drop everything? Is it? I don't feel I've got spirit here. I've got to be honest. I'm going to be honest and say that because I'm not connecting with spiritual energy. I'm not up in the spirit world at the moment. So I don't feel like I do have spirit with me at the moment. But if you feel that it's your mum sending messages, that's absolutely fine, as long as you know that I haven't got mum with me at the moment. That's not to say that she's not around you. Spirit are always around us, and they always give us the spiritual hugs and signs that we need when we need them. So if you've seen signs that mum's around, absolutely fantastic. Don't doubt them. All right, because if she knows that you're feeling low, then she's going to be around you because she's going to want to try and help and put that smile back on your face again. But yeah, at the moment, I feel with yourself, because I'm connecting on a psychic level with your energy, that everything seems a little bit of a mess. Now, what I want to say to you before I shuffle these cards again is oh, I've forgotten what I was going to say. Yeah, I just feel like things are not as bad as they seem. I feel like the reason why it feels so bad at the moment is because there's a lot of emotional attachment to the overthinking and to the anxiety. And I feel like I need to take a deep breath. I feel like I need calm. I feel like I need meditation. And I feel like I need to ground myself. So look up some, I don't know if you do meditate or if you do ground yourself, but this is what I feel. I want you to ground yourself, and I need that protective bubble that's going to protect me from all the negative energies. And then I want to sit. Again, it seems to be the theme of the day. Sit and write things down in order of priority. What do I need to sort out first? What do I really need to be worried about? What do I need to do to be able to counteract all this overwhelming energy that I'm feeling? You do ground yourself. Well, I do feel that you need a little bit more. I feel like you're not grounding yourself enough, my darling. So I just need peace. I need to sit. I need to take deep breaths. Now, as for feeling low, I do feel this isn't just about the way things are going for you at the moment. I want to give you more positivity, and I want to focus. I feel like you're focusing more on the negative than you are on the positive at the moment. And what I need to say to you is bring in that positivity, even if it's a negative. Think of the positive, because everything has an opposite. It's about yin and yang. Maybe you need to protect yourself in a different way, my darling. Maybe whatever it is you're doing isn't working enough for you. But I do feel this is not just about feeling low about life or what's going on or whatever the case may be. If you've not already spoken to a GP, I feel like this is necessary and this is needed. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not diagnosing, but I do feel that there's something other than thoughts that is causing this low mood of yours. So maybe get yourself a blood test, make sure your iron levels are up, make sure you're not lacking in any vitamins, and maybe just get yourself a bit of a blood works MOT, a checkup, because I know there's a lot of lack of vitamins that can cause low mood. I don't want to go down the depression route. I don't feel it's depression as such, but I do feel that you need something to give you that little bit of a boost to help the chemicals in the body improve. And I feel once you've done this, that this will improve your mood as well. All right, my darling. But I also want to say get yourself out more as well. Get yourself more socially interactive. Go out for walks, even if it's just down the shops or to town, or I want to take you for a walk through the woods. I want to blow them cobwebs away. Put on some upbeat music. It doesn't have to be pumpy, but music that lifts you. You know what music you like, but music that uplifts you, music that puts you in a calming, content mood. It doesn't have to be a happy, giggly, stupid, silly mood. Just something that makes you feel at peace with yourself and content and able to get through the day. I also want to tell you that you are good enough, my darling, because I do feel that you don't give yourself enough positive affirmation talks. And my animals today are doing my head in. It's not Chip, it's the cat. So yeah, drop the negativity, drop the negative self-talk, bring in the positive, get them blood works done, make sure you're not lacking in any vitamins, because again, you'd be surprised how small a dip, a lack of iron or a lack of vitamin D or a lack of vitamin B12, it can all affect your mood and your energy. And it's surprising how sensitive we can be to all that. So yeah, go and get them blood works done. Talk to a doctor about what's going on with you. It could even be due to sleep problems, lack of sleep. That can really affect your mood as well. All right, my darling. So I'll leave that with you, and things will get better. You've just got to find the right solution. But again, think positive, get them blood works done, make sure you're not lacking in anything, and things should improve. Okay. Christine Campbell, I looked at your name, and you've also got the ambrosia card. You've got the honey card as well. So again, you need a little bit more sweetness in your life. Any ideas that you're thinking about at the moment need community or collaboration. I want to be part of a social group, and I want to bring ideas and thoughts together in order for them to be executed. Things are smoothing out for you. I do feel you've had a troubled time at the moment. So the fact that you've got the honey card means things are a lot sweeter now and things are running more smoothly. Again, it's about diversity. You can make honey into anything. You can put honey into anything or onto anything. I'm seeing the lip balm. I'm seeing the hives. So I do feel that there are ideas and thoughts in the making where that are slowly being built up over time. Now's the time to harvest them ideas and bring in the honey, bring in the efforts of your ways. All right, my darling. And that's all I can say. I know it's short but sweet, but that's basically straight to the point. And I feel like this is what's needed. I feel like decisions needed because there's been some indecisiveness going on and things need to be straight to the point. Yeah, I can see it's been a rough time, but again, things are starting to smooth out. There's ideas and thoughts being bounced off other people. So again, honey is made with bees. Bees is all about community and teamwork, and whether this be a friendship circle, a family thing, or whether it be outside agencies, whatever the case may be, once you start collaborating and working together to solve the problem, things will start running smoothly. All right, my darling, I hope that helps. And my dog's being nosy. What's the matter, Chip? Are you coming to say hello? Say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. All right, let's see who's next. What are you doing? Come on, this side. Good boy. Okay, let's have a look who's next. Good boy. See, I've got my little dog come to help me, look. Who are we going for? Shall we go for Holly? Shall we go for Holly? Yes. Okay. Holly, my dog could speak to you for a reading. So let's have a look what the cards say for Holly. Are you wagging your tail? Good boy. Sit nice then. Okay. This is Chip, by the way. And he is very psychically aware. He sees spirit. Silver birch books. Yes, they are pretty good. I like silver birch. He's a very handsome boy, Jodie. He's a character. Everybody's calling you a good boy. Who's a good boy? Hi, Holly. Hope you like dogs because it was him that chose you. All right, let's have a look. What card have we got for Holly, Chip? What card have we got for Holly? You like to be involved, don't you? That's ironic. A dog picks your name out, Holly, and you get catnip. Well, unfortunately, dogs can't eat catnip. But this is all about rest and respite and being chilled out. I feel like you need a good chill out, my darling. Catnip is a herb, obviously, that cats eat. It's like the equivalent to, I can't say it on air, but we know what it's the equivalent, the animal equivalent of. But I feel like this is also about creating bonds. So the more relaxed you are, the more bonds that you make, the more social you feel. So I do feel this is about a situation around you at the moment where a bond has been lost, or a bond that's been fractured that needs to be brought back together. And I'm seeing the catnip sticks, I'm seeing the leaves, and I'm seeing the grass, and you've got lots of spirit orbs around there as well. I'm also seeing the white flowers, so I do know that the help from spirit needs to help with this bond. Now, this isn't about a bond with your dogs. Chip is 7, Jodie. He's 7 this year?
Yeah.
7 this year. 7 in August. So yeah, This is about creating bonds and bringing fractured bonds closer together. I'm seeing a little mouse as well on the heap of ground catnip. I'll show you the card again, just there, look. And mice are very resourceful, they're very cunning, they're very observant as well. And I want to say this about you. So whatever it is that you need to do, again, I do feel that this situation needs a little bit of relaxation. I feel that things have got a little bit tense, whereas if you look at it from a more relaxed, calm sense of perspective, the bond will get stronger, the bond will be less fractured, and communication, I want to say, will get better as well. I hope you can understand this. So as well as needing a good break, you also need a calm, relaxed and chilled sense of perspective around this, whatever is causing this feud or this tension. And then things will kind of sort themselves out. I'm seeing the black cat there as well, which I didn't see until now. But cats are, for the most part, pretty chilled. They spend 90% of their time sleeping. So I do feel that you need sleep. But I also feel that you understand there's somebody around you that is loyal up to a point, but they're only loyal to you when they're getting what they want from you. Does that make sense? I'm not saying that you're being used, but what I am saying is there's somebody within your circle that's kind of, the friendship feels like a one-way street. It feels like it's all take and no give with them. And I want to say, stop giving. Again, it's about relaxing and saying, well, if this is how it's going to be, you know, whatever. So make sure that you don't get walked over or treated like a doormat. Make sure that you're not giving all your time to the wrong person for the wrong reasons, okay? Because I think I feel that you'll find once you stop giving to this person whenever they ask you to give something of yourself, whether it be help, whether it be advice, whether it be money, whether it be material, whatever the case may be, once you stop giving that, I feel that this person will sort of fade off into the distance and kind of find another home to go to, a bit like a cat. You think it may be you and your mum. Okay, my darling. Well, it's a bit harder when it's family. But again, I feel like you're the one doing all the giving, and whoever this is, whether it be your mum or somebody else, is doing all the taking, and it's about time they started giving back. So stop giving. Let them stop taking and see if they'll give a little back. But again, cats are only loyal to you. Like, if you're giving them biscuits and somebody else is giving them meat, well, they're going to go to the person that's giving them meat only because, you know, it suits them better. But yeah, that bond definitely needs fixing. So don't get angry, don't get frustrated, don't get argumentative. Go in nice, chilled, relaxed. Maybe a little bit of compromise. Have that conversation, and the bond should start to heal. All right, my darling, I hope that helps, and I'll say thank you for working with me. And that is me done for the day. So thank you all again for supporting myself and being here on the live today. Thank you for supporting Universal Spiritualism and Veronica Jenkins' page. There are going to be a few changes with the way things work at the moment, but you'll find out about them all in good time. I will be on Prism of Light and Higher House on Sunday. Prism of Light I'm on at 12:30, and Higher House I am on at 3 p.m. So please join me for them. If not, otherwise, I will see you next Wednesday, same time, same place. All right. Have a good rest of the week. Have a good weekend. And I will see you all soon. God bless. Bye, everyone. Thank you.